welcome to another riveting edition of ROC Solid Wrestling Talk Podcast. Here with me, as usual, Chico Libre on the call, right in the middle, the ROC Solid World's Heavyweight Champion, Kenny Cornette down on the end, and of course, it's Buck Nasty, Marcus Johnson. It's Buck Nasty Day! What up? What is up, baby? Woo, we are feeling good. Woo! Look at that champion back. But this is to commemorate being the first ever ROC Solid World Heavyweight Champion in history, and it'll never change.
Yeah, you finally get your prize out of the cereal box.
Never change. Look at this glistening, perfect goal. No, actually, I do a little shameless self-promotion or whatever. May 1st, y'all, keep it on M3 TV. 3CW is coming back, season 11. This is the 3CW World Heavyweight Championship, of course. If you've watched the show, you know how it is. That's cool. This is currently held by Davis Taylor. And he's just beat Scott Daniels in one of the best matches in Showcase history. So keep a lock on. Season 11 coming soon. But, fellas, we are on location again.
Live and on location.
ROC Solid Series, ROC City Series, episode 4. We are down back in Flower City Wrestling Academy.
Yes,
and these boys are getting it in.
All that static and noise in the background.
This is live wrestling practice. They're going over spots.
Yes, sir. And we're glad to be ensconced, to be honest with you, because it's really just a good feeling to be down here supporting local talent, stuff like that. We all know, Brody Lee came from here, started here, Flower City Wrestling Academy, Upstate Pro Wrestling, UPW, stuff like that. Hellcat, Mike Champion, some good guys down here. Maddox, shout out to you guys. We appreciate you having us again. And to start off here,
let's get out the way.
We weren't gonna talk about it, during the week because we all know it's a work, but Cody and Brandy Rhodes.
I need time to process.
Cody and Brandy Rhodes has left AEW.
Yeah, Chico needed time to process, and he needs to trust the process.
Trust the process.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
As in the process here, down at UPW. Trust the process, exactly. So
you two really believe it's all a work. Still,
I do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go a little conspiracy buck on y'all because, that's what that is. I'm gonna go on record.
Oh, get the tinfoil.
I'm gonna go on record saying that this is definitely a work for Cody to be able to get back into the world title picture. I've always thought that, and if I'm wrong, so what? I'm Buck Nasty. I don't care.
Right now, no.
If I'm wrong, I'm Buck Nasty, and I don't give a damn. I'm unapologetic. We are unapologetically AEW biased. Say so in our profile. So, and you check that profile out on Twitter. So, and he's caused a big splash or whatever because there was talk, and I want to put this out there because there was definitely talk of it's pretty much a done deal. Stone Cold coming back. The Cody story has kind of eclipsed that right now.
Yeah.
So that's big time, man.
That's the top story.
It's big time.
Even over the chamber stuff yesterday, everybody's still talking about Cody.
Oh boy, the chamber stuff. Do we want to talk about that? I would, but I mean,
no.
It's pretty much status quo WWE.
We called everything.
Yeah, literally everything.
We didn't have to watch it to know what was going to happen.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah,
because that's how good we are.
Y'all go ahead and watch it. We ain't gonna watch it because we don't want to watch it. So after the Royal Rumble, they ain't getting shit else from me.
Well,
from Buck Nasty.
Minus that video game money, I'm gonna get that.
That's if it's good. I hope it's good. So, fingers crossed on that one. But Cody, guys, I feel because the main reason I feel like it's a work, all right, is because there are just a little too many details coming out with it. Like, oh, Brandy wasn't well liked in the locker room, and Cody wanted more money and stuff like that. Like, I don't know if I believe that, like, it just seems just a little too good to be true.
Not at all. Hold on for a second.
Stories could easily be leaked to the press, leaked. I'm still conspiracy buck over here, but
even if it is internally leaked,
right?
Well,
that's all I'm saying.
I got some reasoning that.
Well, speak your mind. Speak your mind.
The floor is yours.
Well, as we know, all three of them came out with statements that they put on the worldwide internets.
Yep, the internets.
And I was talking about this with my guy Perry from the Game Complainers. Shout out to him.
Shout out Game Complainers.
And they plug us. He plugs us in the descriptions of his videos all the time.
Oh, absolutely.
We love you too.
That's our boy, man.
Yeah. First of all, they mentioned Cody bringing in the American Heart Association to do stuff with them.
Yeah.
You don't really mention their name if all this is just a big ploy for him to just come back. I would like it if he was still in AEW and going for the world title. I swore he was going to turn heel and go for that and maybe be the one to crush Hangman's dreams. But
he should be. That would be cool.
That's the chance prediction. He's going to show up at Revolution after the championship match, which we hope that he retains, so he can come out and make himself the next challenger to Hangman.
Well, see, that's Cornette's prediction over there, and I'm not against that at all.
No, but you were so pro Adam Cole taking it. What happened?
He still is until this news came up.
Yeah, I mean, how long do you think he stays away? I mean, WrestleMania is coming up and stuff like that, but I mean, you think about the inverse of that. What does he have to do in WWE? And this is why I think it's because it makes no sense. Either Cody's the dumbest person on earth, which I know he's not, because but he's been in a couple of shows that the indie shows, 2CW, stuff like that, and had a lot of friends that met him tell amazing stories about Cody and Brandy. And for them to make a decision like that for Cody, it can't be all about the money. It can't.
That is part of the reason I feel, but there's been other things that happened leading up to that. We know there was something that happened with the rest of the Elite with Kenny and the Bucks, because they're staying and he's going as EVPs, and they're not. I've talked about it numerous times. He went from being a big part of being the Elite to not being there at all. And I don't think they're necessarily beefing at this point, nor were they right before this happened. But you can tell the friend, it's not exactly the same as what it was.
No, it's definitely not the same. It can't be the same. It's very it's just very puzzling. Why, of all things, WWE, I wouldn't give a damn anywhere else. Anywhere else he could go. Leave AEW, that's cool. Go anywhere else but WWE, because going back to WWE makes no sense on his behalf. He said himself in an interview, he's burned his bridges there so many times. And so what's the point?
I can throw in some perspectives. Number one, he is a Rhodes, and the Rhodes has never held a WWE championship.
Yeah, he did say he had a dream of doing that, of at least holding the title.
Yeah. Whether he will, I'm not saying he's gonna automatically get it if he gets there, but he should have some type of leverage if he was able to sign it for more money. But then again, we've seen the sign people, give them lots of money,
and then punish the crap out of them.
Yeah.
And then do the petty shit and and drop the ball with them, and they're not doing anything profound.
Word of the day is job. J-O-B.
But I believe as far as the E is concerned, I believe it is a power ploy to take someone who was not only a wrestler but an EVP, a founder of their competition.
Uh-huh. And I think that's the reason why. I think that's the main reason why they're making a play for him.
Yeah.
Is because of what he's gone away and did. That's what I think. But then again, think about it. The way WWE culture is structured right now, do you really see him beating a Roman or a Brock for a title?
Not at all.
No.
So if he's not going to go there to be in the title picture, what's he going there for? A special program? Just to say, oh, we poached an AEW thing again, petty stuff from.
Well, we can go into
WWE.
WrestleMania. We can go into
He's going to
WrestleMania
go
for a
back and
second.
beat Johnny Knoxville for the Intercontinental Championship. That's what's going to happen.
Ah, no.
No, that's Sami Zayn. He took that already.
No, that's Peter Dune.
It's all Peter Dune's fault.
You know I got to work it in one time or another.
Oh, you didn't win? It was all Peter Dune's fault.
This is all essentially Peter Dune's fault. But, I mean, I just don't see it. I don't see it happening. That's my big thing. Where it's so up in the air. Everything's so up in the air. Like, why even entertain this idea if it wasn't for, like, story or something like that? And that's what I wanted to go conspiracy buck on y'all with. This could be a whole big ploy by, AEW. There was a story that broke a while back where WWE wanted to use AEW talent in some of their documentary stuff.
Uh-huh.
This could be what the bargain is. They might be Doctor Strange Dormammu in us and saying, oh, they come to bargain, all right? So the bargain being, like, okay, you guys do this. All you guys have to do is not deny anything. Just don't comment on it. We'll leak stuff to the press and blah, blah, blah. Just don't come out with a statement on it or anything like that. Don't be petty and say, oh, no, Cody hasn't contacted us or anything like that. Just don't say that. Let us work this story on our end, and it will let you use some of the time. Again, this is all conjecture, conspiracy buck.
Yeah,
take it as you will.
That's too much.
But you never know. And then, I'm only saying this now, pretty much for bragging rights, because if it happens, y'all never gonna hear the end of it. Because I would have been spot on. I've been right with a couple things lately. Like mentioning before the Johnny Knoxville story came out and stuff like that. And Sami Zayn winning the Intercontinental title for that. There's a couple things that I have a proclivity of, securing story-wise. It just made sense for WWE.
I said it once, bro.
Dog,
okay,
shit.
Bro? AEW and
WWE
have been working together since day one, bro.
Day one.
Day one,
bro.
Since this company opened up, hell, I wouldn't be surprised if Vince McMahon gave this cocksucker the money to get it started. All right, bro? I'm telling you, bro. You just sit back and watch the show, bro.
Oh, my Lord.
Trust me. Believe me, bro.
You say trust the process. I guess,
That is exactly what's going to happen, bro.
Wouldn't it be something, though? We never hear the end of, oh, my God. I don't want that to happen just to not hear his mouth. Like, I don't want to hear
I would be guaranteed a job after this, bro.
I called it.
Yeah.
Please, just, I don't want.
Everybody thought I was crazy as shit, bro. And that was 100% correct.
Regardless, we're still going to think he's crazy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
you're
you're still a joke in the business. You're never gonna have a legit job in wrestling ever again.
A joke in the business.
In
But
this business.
But
Alright?
yeah, but I digress.
You never make it there.
I'm keeping expectations low.
yeah,
That way, I'm not disappointed. If you guys are right, I will let you guys have your moment, and I will go apeshit if he does challenge for the world title. But I don't think it's gonna happen.
but if he does go there, like I'm gonna be like,
You're gonna like, ugh, right?
yeah, I'm not gonna be upset. I'm just gonna be like,
Why?
really?
I'm going to Matt Greening shoot the TV, bro.
This show ain't no good. But I mean, I'm just gonna be indifferent, okay? Because I don't see it. I just don't see it, and it doesn't come off to me as something that, again, it doesn't make any sense. It's so just no.
I mean, there's still a lot of details about the story that are behind us that we probably don't know about yet.
And then there's details also that we don't know. Yeah, that we don't know about as well. So, yeah, exactly. And there's so much more stuff that could come out about it. We never know when Cody's going to pop up somewhere. And I guess we just have to wait and see.
AEW are fine. Everything's fine.
I want to laugh at. I want me and Kenny's prediction to be true. I want it to be true for one reason, because I'm the nastiest hater in all the land. I want to see the E-Shills cry.
Oh, yes.
That's what I want.
Yeah, that's always good.
Your tears. They taste so yummy.
I am
Very
Tom
yummy and sweet.
Petty with that. Like, my lord, like it's just, why? Like, change that sharply and suddenly. it's funny to me, you know.
I think it's turning into the biggest heel turn in
It has to be.
history to me.
It has to be.
No, I think he did already make the ultimate heel move. He signed back with the Evil Empire.
Yeah. So either or, it's gonna be a heel move.
Yeah.
So, like, whether he stays or
dick move.
should he stay or should he go now? But I mean, I don't wish you well in your future endeavors. I'm sorry. I don't know. Like, just wow me. That's all I want. You know, even if it is WWE, because of Survivor Series and because of the Royal Rumble,
Yeah.
I am not going to tune. Even if Cody pops up in WWE, I'll catch a clip, like Chico said earlier. I'll catch a clip. I'm not going to tune
Yeah,
in.
Chef's not gonna watch that.
I'll
He's
check.
not gonna watch that at all. He'll hear about it, but he's not gonna watch it.
All right.
Yeah, I'll check out the YouTube clip and go from there. But let's talk about what should happen in a logical world for a few minutes. Since Mania season is here and Mania's coming up,
McMania.
if he's gonna debut in the E, I think the match that would make the most sense is him and Seth Rollins, because you know the E Shield himself versus AEW's former founding father.
But he's going to come in with all that American stuff.
Yeah, Homelander.
Codelander.
Yeah. There you go.
Codelander. Oh, boy. I just, it makes sense with Seth, I guess.
Yeah, they could throw in some Shield references like, "Oh, tell Mox I said hi." So
Like, how am I going to do that, Seth? I'm here in front of you, and there's baby Liberty sitting front row because I solved racism. You know how that goes.
Oh, Cody, you better prepare to lose in front of millions of people around the world.
also another feud that would make good sense is him and Orton.
Yeah, that's what I thought with Orton, the whole legacy and all
Oh,
that
pick
crap.
back up for Legacy?
But then you would need
Going
Ted
back to
DiBiase Jr. for that to make sense.
No, that's what they have Riddle for.
Not necessarily.
He ain't going nowhere no time soon.
It'd be cool if they brought him in for like an angle if they won, but
Yeah. There isn't as many options in WWE for Cody, as AEW. I'll say that.
They're going to see him as a mid-carder at best. They're not going to ever see him as a main event.
Exactly.
No, he should be treated like a big deal in a logical world because he's coming from their competition. He's been getting their asses kicked constantly going back to NXT 2019.
And this isn't going to help.
Just like he goes back to his old roots for nostalgia purposes and nostalgia pops and not building any new stars, that's exactly what he's going to do to Cody.
Yeah. There's no new stars.
He doesn't come where you come from. If you were in the E, you're nothing to him. Even if he has been there before, he's going to get punished. Mid-carder at best. Intercontinental champ at best. Nothing more, nothing less.
Just the fact that you'll get punished in WWE. Like, for what, though? Like, what's the point of that? But...
Yeah, I know
because he left in the first place.
And he took a lot of shots.
They weren't using him. They were wasting him completely. Like, why you would want to go back to that?
Like if they pay you enough money, you shouldn't complain.
Better pay him more. Cody wants to secure the bag,
Yeah, imagine there's going to be a big bag involved. I was listening to
Smoke that Tranquilo
Observer of the IWC.
He has conversations. See what happened to his role model right now. Hunter.
Like
He better not want to go back there.
But I mean, even Brian Alvarez was talking like it could possibly be like up to $5 million a year. We don't know the exact numbers. This is still speculation at this point.
But he was already making so much. Like, how much more do you need?
Well, I mean, look,
seriously.
Well, look how Cody and Brandy live. I believe she spends like.
Brandy.
She spends like a zombie.
Because she is going in to win.
She got to keep having shots of Brandy in the kitchen.
Brandy.
That liquor
Brandy.
ain't cheap.
Shots of Brandy ain't cheap.
That's all the champ is saying. That's the ain't cheap.
Especially when you have Fat Jericho on.
Right.
Eating everything. Come on, baby! Put more food in my mouth.
Influencer who was under the influence.
Them damn mimosas. I'm telling you. Got that beer belly thing going on.
Yeah, he was so bloated, he was able to float to the top of the mimosa pool.
Straight on abs. But getting back to this Cody situation, think about it. When everybody is saying, but it's not exactly Cody's situation I want to talk about just yet. It's the fact that this was question of the week, call it, if you will.
Okay.
So everybody says Roman is like the best thing going right now, right?
As far as he's
best champion, whatever have you. Tell me, who has he put over? Who has Roman put over in his time as champion?
No one.
Oh, he's not putting over anybody.
Nobody. It's all in service of him.
Person.
That doesn't make you a great champion, bro. Like,
I love you guys, but I love me more.
Yeah.
In other words.
But that's the gimmick, apparently. Remember, Roman has a story. Remember, guys. Ooh. Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, the story is he beats everybody.
Beats off everybody.
Family people.
And
how are you not getting that?
He's about to have 2 belts after Mania.
And what are the Usos doing?
Nothing.
Where they been?
Oh yeah, apparently they didn't even have a match with the Viking Raiders at that.
Because they attacked them on the ramp.
What?
So the match was no contest.
They flew all the way there for that. I hope they got paid.
Oh, they did. They did.
Just to do that.
They did.
Roman Reigns with the Usos. Boo. That was stupid. But, I mean, like you said, he hasn't put anybody over. What about, Kenny Omega, stuff like that? Like, at least have a good match with these people to put them over.
Yeah, at least with Omega, he had good matches with he had a good match with Allen Angels.
Yeah, Christian put him.
That's what let him
He put Christian over too, winning the Impact title from him while he's champion.
Yeah.
Like, Kenny Omega's a giving person. We love you, Tyson. But, I mean, the whole The whole Cody situation has really just it's stressed me out. It really has. It's stressing me out. It's not blowing my mind.
Why is it stressing you out if you're so sure it's a work though?
It's not that I don't want Cody to go to WWE. It's I don't want to sit there and read the WWE shills.
Ever say that they were going back there themselves?
No.
That's just the wrestling community talking about.
Yeah.
So
They're letting them run with it.
Something that's just all rumor.
Right.
It's nothing guaranteed right now.
It's all conjecture. But I'm dreading the e-shills on Twitter.
Oh, they're
Like,
gonna
we got nothing. Shut up. Like we don't even care.
they're gonna have a field day.
Yeah. And I want to be able to have the field day on clowning them when Cody ends up back in AEW. That's what I want.
That's not guaranteed.
Neither is going to WWE. So
Neither is him coming back.
he's on the fence.
He don't know which way to get off.
Oh my lord!
Do I jump over and go into the prison yard, WWE, or do I go back to AEW?
Somebody on Twitter said he gonna make a video of him breaking into prison.
Yeah, I saw
A high production video.
Oh my god!
Oh, like Michael Schofield.
If he does go to WWE, what music do you think he's gonna use?
Stardust.
I did
No.
dig Stardust, but
I
no,
No, they could bring back Smoke and Mirrors.
that would suck. Both those versions sucked, especially the one at WrestleMania 27.
And that's what Cody is pulling on. All we eat shells right now. Smoking mirrors. When he returns to AEW.
Right, the real smoke and mirrors.
Yeah. Just a little smoke screen.
He told Jade she could use the middle of the ramp now. That would be money, though. I'm not gonna lie. Jade Cargill coming up to the
Yeah, her coming up and
with the lightning in the
looking back at
background with the smoke.
Looking back at the camera while the pyro goes off.
Just
for
do
her.
that. No, she doesn't do that thing. Does she do that? That's her that does it, right?
Yeah,
And-
she flips it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm thinking of Tessa Blanchard.
Double bicep pose.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I love Smart Mark Sterling, but I think it might be time to let Jade stand on her own a little bit. You know,
Not right.
she don't need Sterling.
I like them together. Like he's a.
Yeah, I love Sterling. I mean, but
I mean, I don't see her turning face anytime soon.
she's gonna organically turn face.
Yes.
Like she's already there pretty much, but
Well, maybe,
What do you think?
Maybe after she's done with the belt.
yeah.
After she drops it.
Again, I pose the question: who's she gonna drop it to?
I have a dream scenario for that.
Let's hear it.
A debuting Athena.
Ooh.
And
Ooh.
just to see her do the lunar eclipse on Dynamite.
I want her to have a really big feud with like a black female.
Yeah.
Because we were robbed of the
I mean-
Brandy one. People didn't like that anyway, but still.
Yeah. Oh yeah. One positive that does come out of the Cody situation: no Brandy Paige Van Zant match.
Paige Van Zant ran her out of town.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. And
I would still like her to be part of the fold though. Like do something.
who Paige?
Do
Yeah.
a match with somebody.
Does she feud with Jade? No, that would immediately turn Jade face.
Yeah, they're both heels right now.
Yeah.
So I don't see that right now.
But see, Jade doesn't come off as a heel to me, just dominant.
I could see Paige and Thunder Rosa. MMA backgrounds.
Oh yeah.
Rosa the face, Paige the heel.
I can see it.
That
Yeah.
can actually work.
That would
Good
work.
job.
But Thunder has to win that title from Britt.
Which she should. It's time to pull the trigger.
Yeah, it is. I want Britt to have a feud with Jamie Hayter afterwards. Because
I don't know.
it's time to push Hayter.
Yeah, I thought at first though that like Hayter was gonna break away from them.
Yeah.
And it was gonna be like Hayter and Britt at Revolution, and then Rosa and Baker at Double or Nothing.
They brought
But then they brought Mercedes Martinez into the fold, but they booted her.
Thunder Rosa winning that title should happen at Double or Nothing. I feel like
I mean, Revolution.
no.
It's too
At
long.
Revolution, I could see it going either way.
I
like-
feel it's too long.
Because they just got back into it. It needs to be a bigger deal when Thunder Rosa wins the title. Not just like a Eddie Kingston, CM Punk storyline, time build or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not a short
Let
deal,
it,
though. It's a
let her
long-term
get,
story.
But let her get screwed at Revolution. Let her get screwed there.
They've already been screwing with her multiple
Have
times.
all of Britt's people leave her at some point between Revolution and Double or Nothing. Because it's only, 2 months, give or take, before Double or Nothing? It's in May?
Like,
Yeah, but I'm with Chico. You got to strike while the iron is
Yeah,
hot.
Yeah.
that could work.
it's time for a new. Like, Britt's done well in her role, but it's.
I mean, I really want to say
It's Rosa's time.
We've been saying for a long time, Thunder Rosa is the next women's champion.
Yeah,
The next AEW champion.
that's obvious.
That's obvious, but
That's a straight up given.
Yeah, I think we're disagreeing on how to get there.
Yeah.
I would love to see it at Revolution. I would love to see that, but I feel like it would have more weight behind it if you screw her first and then, go for it all at your biggest show.
Also, that whole chase thing is that's WWE-ish in itself.
No, WWE doesn't do chases. They suck at them, even if they tried to do it. The chase thing, we had our fill with Hangman chasing it because it lasted so long. But we need something like that in the women's division right now. Short, mind you, short chase, but we need something like that. That's what I feel like. I could easily be wrong, and I could easily be very, very happy if Thunder Rosa wins it.
Yeah, I think it's due time now for her to win it. Now. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, they've already had Britt and Rosa. They've already had 2 matches together. I mean, Rosa won
Like,
the
the
one,
history is already
that
there.
doesn't count in the rankings, the history or whatever.
I hate that. I hate when you break it up or whatever. I get the history, the lights out match, all that stuff. I get that. That's cool. But in between that, it was just weird. Like, Thunder Rosa was in a TBS tournament and stuff like that. I like how it got all brought back around to Thunder Rosa being the challenger for the women's champion.
They circled it back.
But I don't know. The circling back, sometimes it takes a long time. And
Yeah, it's been long enough. That's what I'm saying.
yeah. I mean, yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's in 2 weeks, right? So
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's been enough heat yet.
Okay, Bully Ray.
But when I say that, I mean, I'm not sure that it's been enough, like, there's so many moving elements to it right now. Mercedes Martinez, not wanting to hit Thunder Rosa with the chair, them beating her down,
Yeah,
Jamie Hayter's being misused, according to Britt, stuff like that.
I think now Mercedes is gonna be like the equalizer.
Yeah.
Like, she'll fight off the other bad minions.
Yeah. I just feel like she
You can
should.
still break them off
Yeah.
after Rosa beats Baker for the title. She can give a lame-ass excuse as Jamie Hayes the reason why she lost, and you can break that story off from there.
Yeah, I just want them to alienate each other.
Yeah, maybe that's where it happens. Like, Hayter fucks up somehow, and Rosa wins, and
she
Hayter
can throw the blame on her.
gets fired or whatever. Then Hayter turns face.
But see, this is what we like about AEW is the fact that there's so many avenues they can go down.
No,
You can't do this with WWE.
it's not easily predictable. I will say that.
All right, and
No,
they can go
we can
in,
come up with a lot of theories, and like I said,
and then they'll go.
branch it out. Yeah.
We'll bring up point A, B, C, and D, and they'll go with E.
No, the
that we
E
didn't
is
even think
just
about it.
Point A, point B.
Like,
You already know the exit ramp.
Sometimes it's not even a point B until right at the freaking event. So, of course not. Writing freaking cards on napkins and
I told you that was gonna happen.
on napkins and catering. Oh yeah, that's good. I guess it'll have to do.
Big E, you're losing tonight. Just not to Rollins, but to Lesnar.
I want
But you're
to.
losing regardless.
I want to take some time to shout out like the other people that's doing some good stuff. Like Sonata, he won the in the New Japan United States title.
Yeah, IWGP title. I want to talk about that with you in particular.
Well, Cornette down there.
Yeah, because this whole TNT TBS.
Yes.
I'm out of this one. I ain't doing
No,
nothing.
you stay.
Yeah.
Since the IWGP US title isn't always defended in the US, where's your energy for that?
The champ don't watch New Japan, so he doesn't give a shit. He's only worried about his AEW. That's all that matters to me.
I remember a time. I remember a time where Kenny wasn't. We had to convince him to watch AEW.
Yes.
Yeah, he was souring on it for some time.
And we said, "Don't you dare be sour."
Yeah.
No,
Come and
because
watch
he,
AEW.
He finally got the right people to show up in the company and make him like it.
He gave us the old CM Punk treatment.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what you're all about first.
Yeah.
Who convinced you? CM Punk?
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, don't do Dark Order Human Throne shit.
Yeah, they got rid of that.
Yeah.
The
Thank God.
creepers, the crappers, whatever you call them.
Have you gone back and watched old AEW lately?
No.
Like, oh my, like it is a sight, and it's one of those things where it's just like,
No, I watched the debut episode when it first started. I watched. I mean, I still followed it.
That was a.
I didn't like the shit.
oh no, I'm talking about that, like the graphics, the storylines, stuff like that. It's nice that they were finding their footing and stuff like that, but you go back and watch it, it's like, ooh.
Yeah, it's coming a long way.
It's cool.
Got a long way to go.
Yeah, it came a long way, just like us. We coming a long way. Yeah, I remember our first episode. Holy crap! Have you watched that
On
episode?
Zoom screens.
The first one was just
I mean,
whoa,
that's good to have, just in case
time capsule.
something
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, yes sir.
Hopefully, we don't have to go back to that again.
Yeah, we don't want to get locked down again.
Yeah, no more.
We do a lot of
No more
production
areas.
and stuff. So
Oh, and were you filming on over this week's Dynamite because the TNT title was defended on TBS?
Oh no. No.
Are you over it?
Oh yeah. No. See, I was only worried about Lady Jade. You understand? Just Lady Jade. It's all about her.
you mean Riddler?
Yeah. She is green with the money, and she's getting them long green ducats. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It's too bad we don't got the
That's
green
how you
screen this
do
week.
Right. She green like money. That's okay. I really like her. Speaking of shouting people, I really like her presence on Twitter right now. I really do. I think it's cool. I think it's really really coming together.
I like the fact that they're listening to the internet and using it to their advantage.
Yeah, exactly. Something WWE doesn't do because they're in charge of everybody's freaking accounts. They're not going through and seeing all this stuff. And that's cool.
Oh, better delete
Ish.
that. Better delete that. Better delete that.
Oh,
This
you
one I
better
see
believe
right
I'm
here.
deleting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because God forbid they do anything interesting.
And people still worship. They still
Except
watch
for
it.
Cody debuting.
What happened to all my tweets? Oh, the E hasn't been read that.
But it's right here in the history. No, but don't go that way.
Like Mark McGuire putting the baseball stats into his hat.
Yoink. Do you wanna send this tweet? Or do you wanna see us hit some dingers? Dingers. Ooh. Oh God. But a lot of other people that's doing some good stuff. No Surrender was last night. That was something. Impact.
Yeah, well,
What happened there?
Heard it did very good.
Tama Tonga got kicked out of Bullet Club.
I don't think he got kicked out. I think Jay White is going to Elite or something like that. I don't know. He's the leader, so that's why I say, Tama Tonga got kicked out or whatever. It might just be like a civil type of thing. I don't want to say civil war. It's not war, but they Jay White Blade Runnered him pretty pretty serious. So, I really just want to see Tama Tonga as a solo talent, man. Like, he's so legit with it.
Yeah, but also did he like shave his beard and cut?
What was that?
Did he shave his beard and cut his hair too?
No, he's still in all his glory.
You know, I keep
I
having
heard
Stockholm
different.
syndrome. I keep wanting to call it Blade Runner to Sister Abigail.
Right. Oh.
Sorry, Jay. Not sorry.
But other than that, also with the Eddie Edwards. Oh,
Yeah, he turned heel.
yeah, turned heel. He turned on Impact for what, Ring of Honor stuff, which I heard they're coming back now. So
Yeah, the ROH.
yeah, so
Was that like an ROH stable they're doing with the Kingdom and them?
yeah.
And I think PCO was there too, right?
Yeah, I forgot what they were called, but you know, it's worth a look. See, y'all should check that out. Like, I recommend that more than WWE.
Yeah, so far it looks like Supercard of Honor will be a go.
Yes,
If they do Briscoe's FTR,
yeah, because it's an
looks like
open
it's gonna be
challenge,
over.
right? Or mystery opponents.
yeah, that would make all the sense in the world.
Yeah, because they're defending they are defending the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles. It's just, you know, against who at this point.
Oh,
But-
we also got a big Matt Cardona. He is the NWA World Champion.
Yep. He's doing, and again, that's
That's the right call.
it's a good shout out. Yeah, and it's definitely a good cause.
Yeah, that's
going
gonna
to
pick up business for NWA.
Wow. Yeah, and I mean, Trevor Murdoch was a good surprise, but I mean,
After,
Come on, smack Cardona. Come on.
he wasn't selling them tickets.
also,
Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
ever since the pandemic, NWA, I'm sorry, they've fallen from grace because they don't have the same people that they've had.
Yeah.
The major players are
Major
now
players.
all elite.
Yeah.
And
Kingston and Thunder Rosa.
Kingston, Thunder Rosa,
That's
Ricky
it.
Starks.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
yeah,
Ricky
Ricky Starks.
Starks.
That's it. They're all three of them. All three of them.
And-
That's why. Yeah, because they were their up and coming times.
I haven't seen anybody else like make the buzz that they did.
No, you have. Well, neither of us have, because I did like the Pope. I was a big fan of the
Yeah,
Pope.
the Pope, me too. I was glad that he came back to the
Yeah.
ring, but
Absolutely.
I don't know, it felt like really late though.
Who else is there right now? Dirty Dango.
Camille.
I think he's with JTG, right?
Camille being the women's champion is good.
But who's facing her?
No one, sir. No one.
Exactly. So it's like, we don't want like a not a paper champion, but like a trophy champion. That's what I felt like. See, we got a little too much of that going on lately. Roman.
Yeah.
There's nobody that's going to be able to be placed here to beat him.
No. Not at all.
If nobody, and that's why I say the
Because they
Cody
keep
thing
going for
doesn't make
nostalgia
sense.
purposes.
That's, yeah.
Every villain needs a hero. Every hero needs a villain.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's exactly the case. And
Live long enough to see yourself turn into the villain.
they're schemers. Even if they don't want to be. But
One dream scenario I'd like to see this whole elite turmoil
yeah.
is that Adam Cole, Red Dragon, Jay White, and Kenny the Bucks and are reuniting
Hangman.
in a blood and guts match.
That's
I think that's your next blood and guts.
wow. Okay. That's a bold prediction from the Libre here. All right. Okay.
That was
I
an
can see-
intriguing spot in the story, too, where Cole didn't know who to leave with
Oh yeah.
after the encounter backstage.
Which way you gonna go, Cole? Shut up, Brandon. Oh man, I voted for him. The Toru Yano Fan Account Awards. I voted for him. I wrote him in. He wasn't even a choice. And apparently a lot of other people did too. Brandon Cutler is gold. Like, he's my He's not even my guilty pleasure.
He's playing the stooge role.
Yes, very well, very well. Not so sure, yeah, because they got rid of. It's just Brandon Cutler now. It's not Naka. It's not him.
He's trying to fuck off our televisions.
Yeah, Kenny didn't like him very well, like at all. Kenny doesn't like a lot of people. The ROC Solid World Heavyweight Champion don't like a lot
No,
of
but
people.
Nakazawa was there because of him.
Yeah.
So how did he not like him?
But one thing I want to make mention to you guys as we wrap up here. You guys have a title match next week. And I believe Champion's Choice was quite clear, right? What that was?
He didn't say what it was.
No, I never said what it was.
I think you told me, right?
Oh, what are we talking about here? Champ has no memory of what we talked about. He had a lot going on last week.
I think
So
Buck
his mind
Nasty.
is drew to
I think Buck Nasty gonna pull us some strings. You know. My head ain't right, I guess. From I took a nasty tumble. It's okay. It's all right though. That was
What's the choice?
huh?
What's the choice?
The choice?
Yeah, what are you trying to say the choice is?
Oh yeah, Champion's Choice. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. He knows what it is.
See, you know.
You just gotta wait to find out.
Wait until next week.
Oh yes. It's going to be wonderful.
Heel champions.
It's gonna be good. But guys, we are gonna get out of here, and we've been down here at Flower City Wrestling Academy, and these boys are really putting on a hell of a show. And later today,
They're going to, yeah.
yeah, and come check them out. Scenic Marketplace Mall.
When is our season finale again?
Our season finale, we are gonna be in New Jersey for that. That's gonna be a whole weekend. That's gonna be fun.
But we gotta do Jersey and we gotta do the Revolution recap.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be a lot in that.
It's a big weekend.
Yeah.
The
So
only reason I say that because I still plan on being the champ. Right now, for that show. Still representing as the ROC Solid World Heavyweight Champion.
I'm thinking
Going
that
fresh into season 4.
because it's so much, I think it's going to be somewhere around March 8th or whatever, March 8th, March 9th, something like that, for the show to come out. Might be in 2 parts, might be in 3 parts. There's a lot of stuff that we're going to have to cover. So,
Either way, the champ wants this belt to stay right here. Right where it
Chico
belongs.
says no. Chico says it's not going to happen.
It's time for a new face of this brand.
Yeah.
And
He
it's
said you ain't shit.
I am the one.
I am the longest reigning heavyweight champion at the moment.
By like a week.
I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
By like a week. Buck Nasty gonna get a belt. He gonna make history twice. That's okay. That's all right by me. But we will see y'all back in the studio next week, and
Coming home.
we're coming back home, and we are nearing the end of this season, and it's gonna be fun, y'all.
Expect a lot of great things in store coming up soon.
There will be some changes.
There will be changes. Oh yes.
All for the better.
There will be changes. But we will see you guys next time. Buck Nasty, Chico Libre, ROC Solid World Heavyweight Champion Kenny Cornett. We'll see y'all later.
Peace.